Lucas Morillo is a 6'7" guard, top 50 recruit in the class of 2026 per on three. And he's a recent Illinois offer. Just in the last week or so, Brad Underwood and Illinois have extended an offer to Lucas Murillo. He's playing basketball in Boston right now at the Newman School for high school. But if you could find some film on him, intriguing prospect, feels like a riser to me, who maybe 6 months ago was really not ranked by any of the services, but has started to catch some of the big sites' attention and is starting to crack the top 50 nationally. Have you watched the film on Lucas Murillo, and what are your thoughts?
I did, yeah. He looks like a Brad Underwood guard slash wing. He's 6'7". He can handle, like he's got good footwork to get wherever he wants, to get to his mid-range shot. He can post up and take advantage of smaller guards. He's a good passer as well. Like he's the type of guard when he gets into the lane, creates a paint touch, he's going to find a cutter. He's going to kick out to the open man. It's like when you look at the archetype of the wings that have succeeded from Will Riley to Marcus Domas to presumably Andrei Stojakovic, it's like, oh yeah, like you just start to when you watch Illinois basketball over the past few years, really like in the post Kofi and Io era, it becomes clear that Brad Underwood has a type, and I think Murillo definitely fits that.
Yeah, I could see that. Are we giving Illinois some credit for Stojakovic before he plays a game in an Illinois uniform?
I mean, Stojakovic, as soon as he hit the portal, I said the same thing. Like, as someone who watched him a good bit at Cal this past year, like everything he does in terms of the mid-range shot to the like booty ball style was like, oh yeah, I've seen this movie at Illinois before. So
Yeah.
assuming
Okay.
it's going to translate, maybe he doesn't live up to the expectations, but I think he should at least be a productive, like 15 a game player for Illinois at bare minimum. So
That
I'll give
seems
him that.
fair. That seems fair. So he is from the Dominican Republic, and he's
Mhm.
played some events with the Dominican Republic national teams, and presumably there's a connection there with Orlando Antigua and his history with the Dominican Republic international programs. I watched his film. I was actually going to get to a Stojakovic comp because that's who I see when you watch him play. Kind of this cerebral big wing. Damask is a hard one to compare to. I get why people always compare Illinois offers to him because he was so successful, but his game was just so unique. He really was like a 6'6" point guard that wanted to play Jalen Pickett ball. And I don't think you're really ever going to see that all that much again. Murillo is more like he wants to isolate from the perimeter. He can just kind of get to these angles and has all these crafty in between finishes. Stojakovic gets billed as a shooter much more than he is. He's a lot more of an ISO get
Yeah.
downhill slasher scoring type. And I think Murillo can reflect that. He's averaging pretty great numbers for City Rocks right now in the EYBL circuit. 16 points a game, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, over 1 steal a game. I do think there's some defensive upside too there, given his frame and maybe some positional versatility. So, yeah, I see the vision here. For what it's worth, he has some other offers that he's been touting, and he gave a recent interview with Jamie Shaw and On Three. Everybody go subscribe to On Three to read the full interview. This video is brought to you by NBA2KLab.com. 2K Lab worked with us last summer as well. They're one of our favorite entities in all of sports gaming. We want to show you their college basketball stadium locator challenge game. And I'm going to share a screen right now as we do this. South Carolina, bang. Oh,
Ooh,
okay, that's pretty good. Next, North Carolina. Why are we only getting the Carolinas?
Please
Bang.
lock in.
St. John's. That's New
New
York.
York.
Bang.
Where's New Jersey?
We're on fire. Colorado. I actually don't know what state Colorado is.
It's it's in Colorado. There's a state of
Is that
Colorado.
this one?
It's to the right of Phoenix.
Anyway, you get the picture. This game's really fun. They've got more games as well, like Guess the NBA Player, Mystery Fantasy Draft, and more. Stay tuned for all of the college football content and games that they'll be putting together to help you get the best experience out of college football 26. Back to the video. But he talked about three schools that are heavily involved, all from the Big East for Lucas Murillo: Marquette, Creighton, and Georgetown. Illinois is one of many others that's trying to get involved. Iowa, UCLA, VCU, and Stanford have also extended recent offers to him. But out of those three Big East targets, does he seem like a good fit at maybe Marquette, Creighton, or Georgetown to you?
Yeah, I definitely see the fit at Creighton. I think when you look at like he's a different player than Baylor Shireman, but when you look at their success recently of playing a lot through their wings and letting them create, that would be if I had to say, I mean, to me, I feel like this he looks like an Illinois player to me. I would say that's like the best fit. But if not that, yeah, Creighton is the one that sticks out.
Yeah, that's the best offensive system of the three, right? Unless you're, I mean, I think Marquette's had some success with like true floor general guards, but
Right.
more on the wing, big sized one. I think Illinois is the right spot probably. Creighton's a fun one because it's fun to play in a McDermott system. I'd be curious about like the 3-point shooting. Not to say I don't buy Murillo's jumper, it looks good. But just
Mhm.
all the highlight reel type footage I can find of Murillo is much more like drive or get downhill to the rim
Right.
and spot up shooter. So that's interesting in a McDermott system, but I'm with you. It would work at Illinois. Are we going to talk about the fact that just headshot alone kind of looks like a distant Will Riley relative?
Yeah, okay. I had the same thought where I was like, everything is coming up Illinois in this. Um, yeah, I was, same hairstyle, similar complexion, very like like oh yeah, he does look. Honestly, there was one, I think it was the one that City Rocks tweeted out of him when he got the offer from Stanford, where it's like, dude, this guy looks a he actually bears an uncanny resemblance to Will Riley.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. It would just not shock me if like 3 years down the line we get like, oh yeah, we actually found out we're fourth cousins and we had no idea, one of those things. But
Can I make one more observation from Lucas?
absolutely.
I love that on his Twitter page, when he receives an offer, he specifies it's a D1 offer. Blessed to
It
receive a
is.
Division 1 offer from Stanford. Blessed to receive a Division 1 offer from Georgetown. Which, like, if I was a D1 prospect, I would probably remind everybody of that as well. Like any
Yeah,
chance I had.
D1 Murillo. Yeah, his I mean in defense these are all D1 schools, but his 24/7 profiles listed offers are Fairfield, Fordham, High Point, Manhattan. So he's probably just excited to be rising at the national level like that, but yeah, that's a hilarious point. He should start adding like the conference, like blessed to receive Big East offer, Marquette. Great.
Just you gotta flaunt it when you we're talking about going from Fairfield to Illinois and Georgetown and Creighton, you know? Like I don't blame him one bit.
Yep. Yeah, I don't either. Should be fun. Fun player. Go check him out. We'll have more updates as the recruitment progresses.